and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not so geeky. My name's Tiffany Young.
And I'm Ben Friedman, and g'day, mate.
We do look like a outback.
Today we're going to be on the
safari.
outback going to see the wild crocodile.
And the wallaby.
And the wallaby.
Actually, I don't have a good Australian.
That is the worst accent on me I have ever heard.
I didn't even barely attempt it. It was pretty bad. But yeah, we do look like we're going on safari.
We look like we're going to, yeah.
We had like a canteen around our neck and some binoculars.
How does this happen?
I don't know.
Okay. iPods.
Stop copying me.
I'm so sick of iPods. Aren't you sick of iPods? iPods everywhere. There's iPods. This Apple-dominated universe. What if I don't want an Apple device? What if Apple's monopolistic tendencies remind me of, 1980s Microsoft? And I'm so sick of that. And I don't know where I'm going with this rant.
Well, you know what? The only thing I would say about that is that, this is a free trade world. We buy products because they're worth the money that we spend to buy them, and we consume them. Now, when you get stuck into a situation with iTunes where you can't transfer, you start becoming held hostage by all of the rules on transferring, then it becomes I'm more or less likely to buy Apple products. I mean, just give me my free will. I'm paying for it. Anyway, I'm done.
This public service message brought to you by the good people at Neophyte.tv. Thank you for watching. So, let's say that we want to throw off the shackles of the Apple-dominated iPod world and get some other device, some competition in there. Here comes today's product. I'm not even going to turn it on yet. I just want you to hold that up for the good people and show the size and all that
Very
stuff.
small?
This is a very iPod Nano-like size device.
Wow.
And this is
palm of my hand.
This is from a company called Latte Communications. This is the Neon M3. You like it a latte. The Neon M3 by Latte. This comes in 1, 2, 4, and 8 gigabyte models. And this is the 1 gigabyte model, because that's all they sent me. And it is like the iPod Nano. It's designed, and let me turn it on here so you can see the screen. It is designed.
Actually, looks like it has a bigger screen than the iPod Nano.
Yeah, whoops, hold on.
As a matter of fact,
here it comes. And I think it's a slightly larger screen. Oh, it's a very nice screen. Take a look at that.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at that. This is Latte. Okay, and here we are. And it has kind of a PlayStation Portable like scrolling device with these touch-sensitive buttons. I don't know if you can see.
Oh,
these
look how
buttons.
cool that is.
Isn't that nice? Touch-sensitive buttons.
It's like microwave.
Yeah.
Or stove buttons.
Like your microwave or your stove. And they light up here, and it's very good. Go in here. Now I'm going to go on here, and I'm just going to throw on...
What a great picture.
Yeah, you like that?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to throw on some music. So music, and I think there's some demo stuff on here. Here it is. Now, noticed? First of all, it's got that cool little equalizer on there.
Oh, it does.
It's got a built-in speaker.
Nice.
I mean, you're not going to, rock the world with that sound.
It's not bad. I mean, as long as you're, quiet room, you can hear it. Then you don't necessarily have to have your headset.
Exactly. A quiet room, or if you're doing that stuff.
Equals more freedom.
Let me tell you, it's not as slick as an interface. And here's the box for it. It's not as slick as an interface as the iPod. Doesn't play, it doesn't sync. It's more like a hard drive. You can actually store files on here. Here's another thing you'll like. Standard USB connector.
Oh.
For charging and for charging and syncing. So it just uses a regular old everyday USB cable. Nothing special about it.
Again, giving you freedom.
Here's another thing you'll like about it.
What's in your wallet?
See this slot on the bottom? You can expand with a micro SD card.
Up to 2 gig.
Up to 2 gig. You can buy a 2 gig card or a 1 gig card for 20, 30, 40 bucks. Plug it in, and you can swap those out. So you could have like 5 of those in your bag.
Right.
And they're tiny.
Micro SD, that's what I use for my Sprint Centro, is a micro SD, so I could switch it in and out. That's a great idea. Now, what's the cost?
Well, now keep talking for a second. I'm going to jump over to the video here.
So, so you can basically go on to any website as long as you're able to...
just plays MP3s. Here we go. Let's go.
No MP4s.
I think it does some MP4s. You know what it is? It comes with a little conversion program, and you do have to convert videos to... to the right format that you want it to be in. I've got on here, and it has a few things that are issues, like it's a 4:3 screen. Hold on. Here we go. The 4x3 screen doesn't play the 16:9 stuff too well, but there's a little video playing.
Oh, I think that's great.
See that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold it up steadily.
Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, can you see it? I don't care if she can see it. So it's definitely not as refined as an iPod Nano.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, listen to all this. Here, you hold it. Let me read off some of the stuff it has. Got an external speaker, USB 2.0, expandable through the micro SD slot, heat sensor buttons, plays movies, has a voice recorder. You can record notes.
Great.
Has an FM radio built in.
Oh, that's
FM
nice.
Radio. Plays MP3 music. You can read ebooks on it. Now, I'm not sure if you'd want to read on such a small screen, but you can. And of course, it has a picture viewer, so you can view photos on it. And you're right.
Wow.
The big question is what's the price point? So let me tell you, what's an iPod Nano start at? $149, I think.
A
that's
Nano.
for a 4 gig model.
I think so. About that.
I only have the 1 gig model.
I don't know what I did.
Oh, it's loud. There we go.
Sorry.
So I have a 1 gigabyte. This is the 1 gigabyte model of the Latte Neon M3, and again, you can expand that with the card. How much?
Well, probably I would, if I were them, I would make it pretty comparable to what you can get right now, less about $20. So let's say $139.99.
$70.
Holy moly!
Now it's only 1 gig, but you can plug the little cards in, and there are bigger models for like a 190 and 120 and all that stuff.
Yeah, you buy 2 more gigs for what, $25?
Exactly, easily. Yeah, and then then they're removable, exchangeable. You can
$70.
$70. The big 70.
So now, when did these come out? Because I haven't seen these anywhere.
Brand new. But you can get them on Amazon.com.
Really?
Yeah, or you can go to, I think, the company's website, Latte Communications.
Now, does Latte Communications come with a www dot where you can download from their site and you pay for their music?
No, there's no music store.
Oh.
No.
So you're just free will.
No, yeah, that's right. So, but for instance, Amazon, I think Amazon you can download MP3s from, or you can rip them from your CDs if you have CDs.
Sure.
Just convert them to MP3s, put them right on there. Drag and drop. Wow.
I'm really impressed.
So I give this a 4 out of 5. It's not as slick. It doesn't have the slick scroll wheel or the slick interface of an iPod.
$70.
But it's $70.
5 out of 5 for me.
5 out of 5.
$70. Wow. That's affordable for just about anybody.
4 out of 5 for Ben. 5 out of 5 for Tiffany. That is 9 out of 10 for the Latte Communications.
That was a stretch.
A little more coffee required this morning. 9 out of 10 Latte Communications, Neon M3, available in multiple different gigabyte multiples.
Great product.
And and we have more coming up right after this. So if you happen to have an extra few minutes, stick around and stay tuned.
We're able to take a look at the figures for next week's presentation.
I don't really know what you just said, but I don't know what you said.
I sent the presentation on the spreadsheet for next week's presentation.
The newest iPods, including the new iPod Classic, which tops out at 160 megabytes, and the new iPod Touch, which is just like the...
Hi there, I'm Ben Friedman from Neophyte.tv, and for the best sound for your podcasts or office communications, check out the microphones at revolabs.com.
And we're back on Neophyte.tv. And do you remember, a couple weeks ago we were talking about the MacBook Air, and what was one of the biggest drawbacks that I thought of the MacBook Air?
Ooh.
And there were many. I didn't like the small hard drive. I didn't like one USB port. I didn't like the no DVD drive. But what was the biggest thing that I didn't like about the MacBook Air?
It was the battery, Ben.
Yes, I hate the battery. The fact that you cannot change the battery. The battery's in there, and that's good. Now, people say, well, batteries don't wear out that often, and that's true. And when the battery does wear out, you can replace the battery. Apple, I think it's $129 or something like that, will give you a new battery, and they will replace it for you.
After the year warranty, right?
Oh, well, after the year warranty, whenever the battery dies, usually a year or 2 years, year to 2 years.
Is that about how long a battery lasts?
Yeah, typically. It depends on how often you use your laptop, right? It has, if you cycle it every single day, where you're using it, draining it, filling it, draining it, filling it every day, it's probably going to last a year to 2 years, somewhere in there. And so you pay your extra 120, 140, and you're fine. It's Battery Talk. Join us today on Battery Talk, where we talk about batteries. However, I have a MacBook Pro. That's what I like to use. So it's way bigger and heavier than the other thing. And I actually like having several batteries so that if I'm in the field, in a field, for instance, shooting and editing and what have you. Growing corn while I'm editing. I can actually edit and when I do like compression and stuff, that sucks the battery because it's running the CPU really hard during compression. I get maybe an hour and a half if I'm lucky on the battery.
So this has been on the freeway, 30 miles an hour. Everyone's passing him. He's trying to compress video while exchanging out his battery on his laptop.
Right. So the nice thing about it is with the MacBook Pro is it has a removable battery. And until fairly recently, I thought that the only place you could get, and these batteries just literally pop out just like so. You could actually just, you had to buy these from Apple, and they're quite expensive. $130 for a battery. Here's the MacBook Pro without a battery. But now, and actually this is the Apple battery, but now this is a TruePower battery, third party, by a company called FastMac. FastMac makes batteries for all kinds of Macs, MacBooks, the older PowerBooks, the MacBook Pro, and all that sort of stuff. And with a very recent model like this, you get about the same power as you would with the current Apple one. They say you might get a little more power, like 10% more. But I found it, to be honest with you, it was about the same. What I like about it is it's cheaper, $99 as opposed to $130.
Gotta love competition.
So that's like a 30%, 25-30% drop in the price. I mean, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it is. And, it's nice to have other options, of course, because those other options, for the most part, save you money.
And if you take a look, they look virtually identical. There is a slightly different sheen on one to the other, because you want your MacBook to match, right? It's all about matching. The bottom of your laptop has to be a nice matching.
Somebody's going to certainly notice that.
They both have this little button. Let's see if I can find that little button right here, where you press the button and it tells you how much charge there is left. Battery right there. I don't know if you can see that, little lights. But, they're pretty much identical. Wouldn't you say?
They really are. Which one is like the other?
Now, and I know Tiffany maybe does not get excited about batteries, but...
Well, I mean, this is great if you're,
If you're a road warrior.
I used to always keep
Like
extra
me.
batteries.
Yeah.
So...
Slides in there
travel.
right like that. Again, you can see it's a slightly different color.
Yeah.
This is kind of silver. But who looks at the bottom of a laptop?
And is it worth the price difference? Absolutely.
Exactly. So it's definitely worth the price difference. Now, here's where it's really worth the price difference. If you have an older laptop, like a previous year's MacBook or a PowerBook or one of those ones, the new batteries they make for that have the newer technology in them and do last 20, 30, 40% longer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's even more of a good reason to switch
That
them
is
out.
more of a good reason. So not only is it less expensive, but it's longer. So for me, I give this these guys a 5 out of 5 because not only do they get the same batteries cheaper, same power is cheaper, or you get older batteries with more capacity. And there's a stunning endorsement from
5 out of 5.
the left-hand side.
No, I have to agree. I mean, I just am so appreciative of people that come into the marketplace and find ways to save us money.
Exactly.
And this is exactly what they've done.
5 out of 5, Tiffany. 5 out of 5 for me. That's 10 out of 10 for the FastMac batteries for Macintosh laptop computers.
Great idea, guys.
Great idea. And that's all the time we have for today. But if you would, please go to the website. Send us a comment. We'd love to hear your comments.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. Any products that you'd like to see,
just send them to us.
Go ahead and just package them up. I think our address is on the website.
That's right. Just send them in the box.
Cash is fine. We like to review cash.
If you want us to review your money, just send your money. And we'll be back next week. And if you happen to have an extra 30 seconds, take a look at this.
Hey, I'm Andy Walker. Have you just bought a new computer with Windows Vista on it? Or maybe you've got an old XP computer that you're upgraded. Well, we've just created an amazing new DVD that'll teach you everything you need to know about the new operating system from Microsoft. It's called Getting Started with Windows Vista. In this DVD, there are 3 sections. One is out of the box, what you need to do as soon as you start up Vista. Number 2 is Vista Essentials, things you need to know every day to make your computer experience amazing. Antivirus, security, all kinds of new features that Vista offers. And finally, Geek Tips and Tricks, things you need to know that nobody else will have told you that make you a Vista guru. For more information, check out our website at gettingstartedvideo.com.